Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you today. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope that all is well. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to my Facebook fam. Good morning to my YouTube fam. Good morning to my IG people. Hey, family, how y'all doing, IG? Y'all good? It's good. Everybody good this morning? Where you coming in from? Let me know. Tag me. Let me know where you're coming in from. I am so blessed and overwhelmed at your consistency already. And we're at day 2. I mean, when I logged on, people were already sitting on YouTube waiting, waiting for this. So good to connect with you this morning. We're about to get it in today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for sharing yesterday. So many of you shared this on social media and tagged people and let them know that this was happening. I appreciate the shares. It just continues to spread love and help your friends and your circles to think on the level that you're thinking on. You want to make sure your surroundings are conducive to that. So yeah, I want to make sure that you get the opportunity to connect to everything that's happening. So please share. If this is your first time, welcome. We are in Train Your Brain. If this is your first day, we are in Train Your Brain. And how many of you were here yesterday? Give me the hand emoji if you were here yesterday. Here, present, I was here. All right, we're just giving a minute for everybody to come in. If you were here yesterday, let me know. If this is your first time being here, let me know it's your first time. All right, no fear. If this is your first time being here, yesterday replay is on YouTube. Yesterday's replay is going to be on YouTube, housed on YouTube. And so you get the opportunity to watch it again. All right. So if it's your first time here, just go to YouTube and you'll get to watch the replay. The replay will be housed on YouTube. We're going to get ready to get started. All right, here we go. We're about to get started today, day 2. Again, like I said, welcome to you and thank you for being present and thank you for being here. Yesterday, we talked about the disciplined mind and the importance of having a disciplined mind. This is all from a book that I wrote called Train Your Brain. This book has sold so many copies and so many people told me how it blessed them. Just a 21-day devotional. It's said that it takes 21 days to break or to change a habit. So this is like a 21-day devotional that gives you an opportunity to shift your mind and shifts your thinking. So I'm going through the first 7 days. You can buy this book on my website. It is on my website now, but we're just going to go through it. This is day 2. Yesterday, we talked about having a disciplined mind. And I asked you to paint a picture of the future that you want and that you desire, and that you tell me what it is that you're looking for and what you want. Everybody posted their dreams and what their desire is. And I gave you a formula yesterday on how you identify a wrong behavior, replace it with the right behavior, rehearse it, repeat it. All of that is on day 1. I won't rehearse it again today. However, I will get back to that as we push in the week. But we're great at thinking about what we want to do. But the real question is, what do you want to become? Right? So we're great at, I want this, I want to do this, I want to go here, I want to see this. And that's great because those aspirations are important to keep you driving to your future. So what you want to do is significant and important, but you want to do out of who you become. So who you become is quintessential, most important, as relates to what it is that you're going after. after. So today I want to challenge you to think about what you want to become, right? What do you want to become? Why don't you just type what you want to become more of? What type of fruit, evidence would you like to see more in your life? I want to become, right? So here's where I'm going. Here's what I want. I want the house. I want the husband. I want the wife. I want the book. I want the job. But I want to become more what? Right? I want to become more what? Because thinking about what you want to become is a deeper question. I remember yesterday when I asked what you want to do, the comments just went fast. But when you start thinking about what you want to become, that's a different question. Well, why am I getting to that? Because if you are training your brain, it is more natural for you to do out of who you become so that you don't end up spending your life performing instead of living out of purpose, right? Because we're great at doing things externally that are detached from who we are internally. So the organic nature of how you were created in your purpose is out of who I am becoming. I do. Then I'm refreshed by doing because what I'm doing is fueling who I'm becoming, right? Does that make sense? And so as what I'm doing is fueling who I'm becoming, then I'm becoming more of what I want to be. And what I'm doing is not tearing or pulling away from what I am becoming. And so here's the reality when you think about what you want to become. And I see it coming in more focused, more patient, right? More intentional. Thank you. I appreciate that. More disciplined in my study, more consistent, more confident. Exactly. This is what you want to become. And as you find consistency and confidence and faithfulness and all of these value systems built out of your identity, then your work becomes easier because it's the fruit. Your work becomes the fruit of who you're becoming. It becomes the fruit of who you're becoming. And then you don't feel like that when you expel or give your energy to a thing that it depleted you or took from you or robbed from you, because every expression was making you become more of what you were becoming. Does that make sense? All right. So listen, so here's the thing that I want you to know. It's an axiom that you've heard before, is one of my favorite ones. And I need everybody to type it so I know we're on the same page. You become what you believe. Come on, type it. You become what you believe. You become what you believe. You become what you believe. I see you typing it. You become what you believe. It's not just what you do that makes you become who you are, but what you believe at the core of your existence, at the core of your identity. That's right. Type it. You become what you believe. You become what you believe. And so I want you to really think about what you believe, because we're great at trying to, when we're changing our brain, we're great at trying to change external behaviors. We're great at trying to change external behaviors, but all external behaviors are rooted in a belief system that must be identified before the behavior will change, because it's easy to change, or should I say, it can become difficult to change a behavior. It's easy to look like you change the behavior, but to really change that behavior, you must get to the belief system of where and why did that behavior come from, right? Where did that come from? So if I'm changing the behavior of being in debt, I have to ask fundamentally, what do I believe about debt? What do I believe about money? What do I believe about prosperity? What do I believe about resources? Because if I'm not careful, I'll just continue to frustrate myself trying to change an external behavior without dealing with the belief system that created that behavior. And most of our belief systems were inherited through the environments that we were raised in, or through at one time that worked for us, so we continued in that path. And many of our behaviors were not and are not working for us. They are not fruitful, but yet and still we get frustrated at the results of the behavior and trying to change that behavior, but we never ask, what do I believe that's driving that behavior? So when you're training your brain, you're going to the cause of what is my thinking? What is my perspective about that thing that's hindering me from getting my desired results? So a quick point of scripture in James, because this is our morning devotion, the 3rd chapter and the 17th verse makes a point to say it like this. But wisdom, which we ask for, wisdom is knowing what to do, is applied knowledge. But wisdom from above is first of all pure, undefiled, then is peace and loving and courteous or considerate and gentle, is willing to yield to reason, full of compassion and good fruits, full of compassion and good fruits. It is wholehearted and straightforward, impartial, unrefrained, or free from doubt, wavering, and insecurity, and the harvest of righteousness, of conformity to God's will in thought and deed. It is the fruit or the seed sown in peace by those who work for and make peace in themselves and in others. That peace, which means concord or agreement or harmony between individuals, and undisturbedness in a peace of mind from fears or agitated passions and moral conflict. That is from the Amplified Bible. I like the way the Amplified Bible gets at the core of what the definition is to help you understand. So wisdom helps you challenge your belief system. And so in training your brain, I'm asking you to challenge your belief system and ask yourself, what do you really believe? What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe? Do you believe you're more than a conqueror? Do you believe it? I mean, not just read it, not just heard it, but do you believe you can do anything? Do you believe you're unstoppable? Come on. Do you believe at the core that you're smart, you're intelligent, you're fruitful, right? Whatever that belief is, you have to rehearse it until you see your behavior begin to line up with your belief system. Don't be frustrated at just trying to attack the behavior. This is backwards. We want to see that immediate feeling of change. So we go to try to deal with the behavior without dealing with the belief. When I deal with the belief, then it impacts my behavior. So what do you believe about yourself? Come on and type. Come on, type some stuff. Give yourself some affirmation this morning before you go and head out. Come on. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about what you believe, right? One of my favorite authors, A.W. Tozer, says, what do you believe about God? Whatever you believe about God inevitably translates itself into our thoughts and behaviors. Whatever you believe about God will translate itself into our thoughts and behavior. Well, the same way, because you're made in the image of God, you're made in the likeness of God. God is in you. Whatever you believe about yourself will inevitably translate itself in your thoughts and behaviors. Come on. What do you believe about you? Say it by faith, even if you're trying to believe it, even if you're working towards believing it, even if you don't believe you're beautiful, say you're beautiful. Even if you don't believe you're strong because you feel weak, say you're strong. Come on, let the weak say, I am strong, until you believe what you need to believe about yourself, until it impacts your behavior. This is how we deal with the source and not the symptoms. This is how we deal with the source and not the symptoms, right? In this area, in the various areas of our life that needs improvement, we have to ask the question, what do we believe about that behavior that's driving that behavior that's no longer benefiting me? Why do I continue to behave in a way that's not benefiting me? It must be because at the core, I believe something or have believed something that is false about who I am. So I continue to allow myself to repeat behaviors that are contradictory to my belief system. Get down to the root cause, because this is the way that you find internal and lasting change. When I get to the root cause of who I am, I find internal and lasting change. And that's what I'm trying to get you to get after. So this morning, as we deal with this and we deal with this thought in our devotion, I take 15 minutes here. I hope that you have 15 more minutes when we get off. All right. Every morning, I want you to have 15 more minutes when we get off of here just to sit with yourself. Right? No distractions, no television, no news on, no information coming in at you. Just 15 more minutes to sit with yourself and ask yourself the fundamental questions. Take yourself through the formula that I gave you yesterday. What am I after? What am I becoming? What does God say about that? What is the thing I need to replace and repeat and rehearse? What affirmations do I need to write for the day? What things do I want to put on a sticky note on my desk around me? And I want you to spend 15 more minutes with yourself, with God, in prayer, in thought, in reflection, and get to the fundamental aspect of what you believe about who God says you are and what you believe about what you say you can do, because what God says you can do. And I want you to get it so you can infuse your life with it. So you can leave today, go out into the world, or you're already out into the world, some of you, but you can live in your assignment and live in your purpose, functioning out of the position of what you believe, because you become what you believe. Does that make sense? I hope that you got it. I hope that you gained some insight and some perspective today. Thank you so much for those of you yesterday that gave a birthday shout out to my daughter, sent her a gift, sent her a note, a letter, a comment on my page. I appreciate that so much. It takes a village, and she felt the love. All right. So she says thank you. I say thank you. All right. Now, come on. I want you to make some affirmations. I have a trained mind. Come on. I have a disciplined mind. Come on. I'm becoming what I believe. Come on. Make these confessions. I have a sharp mind, right? I am faithful. I am strong. I need to hear you. I need to see you making some affirmations. We always end with confirmations and confessions, because confessions are out of what and who we're becoming and what we believe. Come on, my mind. I have a mind of peace. Come on, I have a sound mind. I have a sharp mind. I have a disciplined mind. I have a creative mind. I have a spiritual mind. I have a guarded mind. I have a disciplined mind, and I'm becoming what I believe. And I'm becoming what I believe. Was that good? Talk to me if it was good. Let me know. The replay is going to be on Instagram. The replay, it's going to be on YouTube. I'm sorry. It's going to be on YouTube. Get your book, tag somebody, tell somebody. Y'all came back. I see the numbers still up. All right. This is day 2 and day 1. I'll see you for the rest of the week. We on the Train Your Brain cycle. I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm believing God's best for you. And I know that you're going to become exactly what you believe. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Let's wake up. Early risers, set your alarm clock. Was it good? Thank you. It was good. That was good. I see y'all giving me the affirmations. I love affirmations. All right. I'm praying for you. I'm believing God's best for you. Thank you for buying the book. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for connecting. Most importantly, you're training your brain. Peace.